Welcome to another episode of ONYXCON Outdoors Worldwide. This special episode is dedicated to spirituality. We hope that you're up to date and have already watched our footage of our angling and also talking about the food. In addition, we've just released a video dealing with travel throughout Kuala Lumpur, Port Dickson, and surrounding areas. Check that out. It's one of my Wheeler rides. Ride with me, Joseph R. Wheeler III, throughout Spirituality, Malaysia. One of the most powerful forces known to the existence of humankind. Whether you are spiritual and not religious like myself, or if you claim a specific religion, there's something about being in a place where you can actually feel people's reverence for a certain faith. Malaysia is such a place. Everywhere you go, you will see indications of people's spirituality. From temples to sculptures to small artifacts tucked and hidden and sometimes right in front of you, objects of power, symbols of spirituality, small shrines, even in a parking lot, under a bridge, next to a restaurant, inside a restaurant, always near the register at a store to bring good luck and hope for the best for a good day of business. It's very common. And it is something to be commended when you see it wholeheartedly practiced with people who truly respect certain laws of the codes they follow. The most dominant religion is obviously Islam. The Malay, who are primarily Islamic, are proud Muslims. And the most mesmerizing thing I encountered to set in stone how powerful Islam is in that culture was to wake up one morning in my Airbnb at 6 a.m. to the sound of two things. There was a publicly broadcast on speakers echoing through the city sound of a morning prayer. Absolutely phenomenal, except for the fact I needed more sleep. And at the same time, there was a crowing rooster somewhere in the city, because in Malaysia, one thing is always true, I notice. No matter how technologically savvy things get, complicated with all the wonders of new tech and sky-reaching buildings, there's always an element of the old to remind you of what this was before the first skyscrapers, when the trees were the tallest things that grew here, when the land itself was the first thing all humanity had to pay reverence to, because, as I always always say, we are all part of nature. So I would also hear a rooster crowing loudly along with the gentleman wherever he was in the city broadcasting his prayer, because it is a live performance. You hear him singing and chanting the words from the Quran. Quite moving, to be honest. It was absolutely amazing to hear that and see it echo, and just think of all of what that can mean to all the devotees. Oh, that's a baby. That's a mama. What's up, everybody? This is Joseph R. Wheeler III, the artist, the founder, and the president of the ONYXCON Foundation, here in Kuala Lumpur at BATU Caves, a sacred shrine in Kuala Lumpur area for the Hindu culture and the Indian peoples. And I'm here. Phenomenal. It lives up to everything you may have seen or heard about it. And if this is your first time ever seeing anything about this place, I promise you, this is one of the #1 reasons you will go to Kuala Lumpur area. Make sure you do not miss the BATU Caves. And while you're there, you won't have to miss the monkeys, because they'll find you. The macaque monkeys run the temple. And when I say run, I mean run. So do not slip up and have your cell phone loose in your hand or any food that you don't plan on giving away, because they take everything and check it out to see if they can eat it. And they are mostly wild. I only say mostly because some of them may have gotten, used to people enough to let you get close, but don't fool yourself. These are wild animals. Be careful, people, but enjoy the cuteness, get plenty of photos and videos, and tell them ONYXCON sent you. Those are my homies, the monkeys. I love them. They were worth every minute of being there, in addition to the pure opulence of the cave and all the shrinery for Lord Muruga. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But Lord Muruga is the brother of Ganesh. Most people will know Ganesh to be the elephant god in Hinduism. He is the one that moves obstacles in one's life. And Lord Muruga is his brother. And there are stories about their lives and their journey and how they connect to the entire pantheon of Hinduism inside the temple for you to observe. It's really awesome, especially if you're lucky enough to have a friend of the faith to explain things. Shout out to my very special friend. Thank you. Yeah, it's steep. I feel you. Oh, that's beautiful. You can see it behind you.
But they are also there on the sides. So you're sitting there and the
monkeys are right. here at BATU Caves, they honor many of the deities, including Hanuman. Lord Rama. I'm gonna go on. I think those are tilapia. Pretty big too. They're like 1 and 2 pound fish. Now that's on my shit. Oh. So after a hike into the BATU Caves, nothing more refreshing than retrieving those electrolytes from all the sweating and good hard exercise and a fresh green coconut. I love it. Like, how do you spell it?
APPAM.
Appam. This is appam. Appam with coconut milk.